This is Malone Lamb, just a regular 20 years old sitting in his room in Singapore when a single click changes his life forever. See, Malone was no tech mastermind, no revolutionary startup, no big investment, just an email. One email that made him over $230 million in Bitcoin. Malone was just a normal student at Unity Secondary School. No billionaire parents, no elite coding background. Just a kid, absolutely hooked on Minecraft, but not the wholesome kind where you build little farms and castles. Malone played on Cosmic PvP, a brutal server where trust didn't exist. People would betray each other, steal, scam, and pulling off elaborate raids. A wild playground for trickery and manipulation, and without realizing it, Malone was learning a skill set. A skill set that he and one other player, Geniel Serrano, would later use to pull off something insane. But over time, Minecraft got boring, and Malone's new obsession? Crypto. Not to buy it, but to understand it. He wanted to learn how wallets worked, how to follow transactions, how people were getting scammed online. He'd spend nights on Reddit, Discord, just watching people lose everything in rug pulls, phishing attacks, and sketchy coins. And that's when he and Geniel realized something game-changing. There's actually more money in stealing Bitcoin than there is in trading it. But the thing is, if you're gonna steal 230 million, you're gonna need the right target. Not just some guy with a few NFTs. You need someone big, loaded, someone overconfident, someone who wouldn't notice the hack until it was way too late. And that's when they found their guy, Sam Lessin. One of those Silicon Valley OGs, big investor. Helped build some of the biggest digital companies out there. See, Sam wasn't a random crypto bro. He was one of the architects of Web 2.0, a big deal. So, how do two kids take him down? See, the first rule of messing with someone like Sam is to make them believe their entire life is about to collapse. Malone and Serrano knew Sam's biggest vulnerability wasn't just his wealth, it was his ego. A man proud of his digital security. So they hit him where it hurts, his reputation. They created a fake security alert warning of a major breach involving his Google account. To make it ultra believable, they used proxy servers and VPNs so the login attempts looked like they came from Russia or North Korea. The email told Sam to reset his password immediately to avoid being compromised. Without thinking twice, Sam clicked the link. It led him to a perfect replica of the Google login page. He typed in his old password, entered a new one. Done. What a dumbass. But anyway, in reality, Sam had just handed over his password on a silver platter. Malone and Serrano now held the keys to the kingdom. They logged into Sam's account and immediately started digging. Emails, documents, messages, until they struck gold, bank records, exchange logs, and most importantly, backup recovery codes for his crypto wallets. And just like that, in a matter of hours, $230 million worth of Bitcoin vanished from Sam's accounts. No alarms, no fraud alerts, no red flags. Malone, this kid from Minecraft, was now one of the richest people on Earth.
Oh wow. No way. No fucking way.
I see it, bro. It's on the blockchain. It's on the blockchain, bro.
No fucking way, nigga.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
No fucking way.
$242 million! Yes!
Holy fuck, nigga.
Now, here's the question. What do you do after pulling off one of the biggest crypto thefts in history? Most would hide, right? But this dude, Malone, bro, he started spending like there was no tomorrow. And posting everything on social media. Within days of the heist, the extravagance began. Clubbing every night. $500,000 in a single evening. Then came the cars. Gold-plated Lamborghinis, custom Ferraris, Porsches costing over $3 million each. And of course, this moron didn't lay low. He rented a mansion for $100,000 a month, bought crazy watches, designer clothes, luxury sneakers, and even a Lamborghini yacht.
Like, what the hell, bro?
Malone had limitless money, basically the GDP of a small country stored in crypto wallets. But the thing is, with all those posts and flashy spends came the one thing they tried to avoid. Attention. Someone was always watching. The FBI was already tracking the stolen Bitcoin. And it didn't take long to connect Malone's extravagant lifestyle with the missing funds. And after Sam contacted the authorities, the forensic blockchain tracing began. They discovered a $230 million transaction that drained Sam's wallet. The funds were quickly split and routed through mixing services to hide their origins. But Malone and Serrano slipped up. They moved large amounts through exchanges to cash out. Rookie mistake, not gonna lie. It looked like they'd planned the whole thing in Minecraft, forgetting that in real life there are actual consequences. Crypto isn't as anonymous as everyone thinks. The blockchain remembers everything.
Something that's commonly used to target organized crime and has been used in the past to bring down mafia mob bosses.
Luxury automobiles, watches, jewelry, designer handbags, and rental homes in LA and Miami.
Negative K, nothing further, just see the cabbie on the corner.
And one morning in Miami, the party ended. FBI agents surrounded Malone's mansion, fully armed, flashbangs, helicopters. He was arrested on the spot. Serrano, caught at the airport after returning from the Caribbean. All their accounts were frozen. The cars, watches, homes, everything was confiscated. Today, Malone and Serrano are still awaiting trial. They're facing 20 years for fraud, 20 for money laundering, and another 5 to 10 for identity theft. Not to mention hundreds of millions in potential fines. But here's what really gets people. Not all of the $230 million was recovered. There's still a big chunk missing. Maybe Malone wasn't so stupid after all. Maybe he hid it as a bargaining chip. Or maybe he was that reckless. And some cold storage wallet still holds what's left, waiting to be found. Malone's story isn't just about one massive crypto heist. It's a mirror of our time. A world where a teenager with a computer can steal unimaginable wealth in just a few hours. A world where skills learned in video games can be weaponized for real-world crimes. But above all, it's a cautionary tale. Like an epic rise followed by a brutal fall. In the crypto world, there are two types of ghosts. Those who disappear by choice, and those who disappear by force. Satoshi was the first kind, a visionary who created and vanished. Malone? He was the second, a brilliant thief who traded away his freedom for a few months of empty glory. And now, somewhere in an American prison, a former Minecraft player may be reflecting on the difference between those two paths. Between the power to create and the power to destroy. Between the wisdom of anonymity and the madness of exposure. And as we scroll through blockchains, watch wallet movements, and wonder who's next, only one thing is certain. Malone Lamb's story won't be the last.